All right, so are we just hosting the show then?
Guesst. I think Smug died.
What?
I think Smug died. He's not saying anything. Oh, his internet died. Nice.
Is he in some third world country?
Yeah, he's in Sweden.
Oh, right. So is it always like this?
Not really.
No.
First time his internet died.
Do they have 4G over there?
Yeah, we do. Well, hearken my gherkin. Are we all ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So, excuse-moi. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Two Friends and Xicara podcast. I am your host, your boy Smug. Joined as always by regular Joe Tomas.
Who's Joe? Did you introduce me?
Yeah, you're regular Joe. That's a sentence.
Oh.
That's how you refer to someone, as a regular Joe.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
He's not a regular Joe.
He's
I'm a
kind of regular.
Joe.
He's a fat Mexican.
He's regular. He's like a normal dude. And we're also joined here by the abnormality, Xicara.
Yay! I'm abnormal.
And we're also joined by Joe.
Hello?
Not to be confused with Tomas Joe, but just Joe.
We're not the same person, believe it or not.
Many would believe that, actually. I've read a couple of conspiracy theories that actually say that.
Right?
But you're not? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna interrogate you a little bit, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay, where were you born? State. You don't have to say city. You don't have to say city.
Right. Washington, United States.
Ooh. You still live in
Actually, I like
Washington?
Washington.
Yeah, but do you live there?
No, a little bit south.
Okay, a little bit south.
Right.
Georgia. I'm gonna guess Georgia.
Or south.
What?
South.
South? What would you say? I didn't hear.
Not in cousin fucking south.
Georgia is not that far south.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which one did you say, Tomas?
Oregon, he was right.
Aren't Oregon and Georgia neighbors?
No, are you stupid?
What do you mean?
Are you?
They sound.
Let's move to top. Let's move on.
Xicara,
You're just gonna make yourself look like a retard.
Okay, that's fine.
So
That's
much
fine.
for our geography
All right.
knowledge.
Look. Okay. Tell me. Fucking 10 European fucking countries.
Germany, Portugal, Sweden.
Finland, Sweden.
Oh, you remembered Portugal.
You're both doing it at the same time. That's cheating. That is cheating. That is using two brains. Me and Xicara could easily name 10 states together. Right, Xicara?
Right.
See? We can. Now, this isn't about geography. This is about, well, for the moment, Joe. Joe, you don't have one of those fancy, cool internet names that everybody else have. For example,
The internet name?
well, okay, you're the exception as well, Tomas, which is why I introduced you as regular Joe Tomas.
Ah.
Because you're also one of these weirdos that don't use an internet name. So, Joe, would you like to explain, like, how come you just chose to go with Joe and not, like, Killslayer?
Well, I just seem to have this obnoxious tendency of going into stuff for like normal reasons, like I just want to talk to a friend, and then I just slowly get dragged into more and more shit, and I'm too lazy to change it.
Okay, so it's like porn, right?
I guess, yeah, you could put it that way.
Yeah, it's like porn. You know, you start off easy and then you get dragged into more and more stuff because as it escalates. I understand that. I can respect that. So it just started as a friend, and then you met a couple people, and now you're one of us, so to say, a weirdo on the internet.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So now that you are a member of the internet and a weirdo at that, no offense meant, of course.
Sure.
What are you? What do you do? Like, why?
Do you mean
what is you?
Life, my internet life? What do you mean?
All the above.
Exactly. We want to know everything there is to know about Joe that is not too personal.
Right.
If it is too personal, that would be great too. Yeah,
All right.
we can be personal.
Sure, I'm a computer science student. I have my own podcast called The Gaslight Hour, which I'm sure you can find on Google.
No way.
Host on it.
So you're a master of gaslighting people, huh? It's kind of disturbing.
Well, it's kind of. Do you ever listen to like Art Bell or anything like that?
Never heard of it.
Well, basically, we kind of do conspiracy radio, coast to coast, that kind of thing, but we try to have a little bit more of a sense of humor.
Ah, okay. Wait, so you do conspiracy stuff, right?
Yeah, I mean, on that podcast, I usually play kind of a straight man.
Okay. So, but your friends, do they act as like the theorists, the game theorists?
I think they like to take it a little bit more seriously than just say some crazy YouTube video that just gets put into your recommendations.
Yeah.
But yeah, they believe some out there shit.
Okay, so that's what I was gonna get at. Are there any conspiracy theories that you believe in, Joe? Like when you've done this podcast, I mean, I'm sure you've talked about like 9/11, Rockefeller, or whatever it's called.
Sure.
It's like there's a couple of famous ones. Are there any of those, or maybe a lesser one that you're like not sure that it's not fake, right?
Sure, I mean, UFOs in general, I think there's something there. I don't know if it's an extraterrestrial phenomenon. I don't know if it's just internal scientists screwing with people.
Yeah.
Of a more crazy, multi-dimensional, ultra-dimensional theories, but I think it's convincing that people are seeing something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that. Xicara?
Yes.
What's your input on this? Do you think what do you think about UFOs?
They are, I don't know, but like I believe in aliens.
Okay, so you believe in aliens, right? But to
Yeah.
what extent do you believe in aliens?
I believe they exist.
But do you believe they're like at the evolutionary stage of like a cow, or are they like us but on a different planet? Or
I have no idea, but like
I'm asking you to hypothesize here. Okay.
My brother, you would like to talk to my brother because like he believes that aliens are between us.
What do you mean between us?
Like they walk between us.
Oh, they walk around, not around. What's that called? Among us.
It's like almost like a
Among
mix of
Us.
extraterrestrial of sort of some ghost paranormal stuff. I don't know.
Wait, what? Do you mean like like there are intergalactical ghosts?
I guess it makes sense.
No, I'm not so sure about that one. What do you mean it makes sense?
Go to be intergalactic. I don't see, ghosts can't be stopped by a wall. Maybe they can't be stopped by like space.
That's true. I'm not sure if they have mass, so they wouldn't care about gravity.
Right.
Well, goddamn. So, you know what? That's a fair point. But Xicara, Tomas,
Yes.
do you have any conspiracy theories that you believe in? 9/11, for example?
Aliens created memes to slow down the progression of mankind. Because if you look at
Okay.
history, we did so much advancements in technology, and once memes are created, everyone's just too busy posting memes and shit posting all day that we don't do any
Yeah.
progress at all.
Look at fucking Elon Musk.
Yeah,
Okay. I know that you're memeing right now,
I'm not memeing.
but
I really
Yeah.
think aliens did this to like make us shit and do nothing productive.
that
at
is, but that would have been one of the dumbest things that they could have ever
It's
done.
working though. No one's doing anything at all. They're
Is
just
it?
posting memes
Is
all day
it?
on Reddit and 4chan or
Is
anywhere.
it working?
Yeah.
Isn't Elon Musk just such a sad example of internet addiction and how it can happen to anybody? It doesn't matter
are you
how much
talking
money
about?
you have.
He had like 2 days ago, he launched another rocket that landed all of the fucking, what's it called? All the fucking rocket parts. We're now like 100% self-efficient. We don't have to throw shit out into space anymore. We can land our fucking rockets. That man is proof that memes don't stop you. Memes
Well,
cannot stop humanity.
C can.
The sea can, yeah, okay. Well, that's because there's a lot of pressure. Like, there's a lot of pressure, right? James Cameron was lucky. He was lucky the Kraken wasn't there that day, but it could have happened. Could have happened to any of us.
Krakens don't exist.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Prove it.
Okay. Have you know sperm whales, right?
No.
Okay, they're like big white whales, and they go down below the ocean.
Sounds made up. Because he put sperm in it.
It's a real. Do you actually are you fucking me right now, or do you not know that?
Oh, I've never heard of it. What the hell is a sperm whale?
Have you never heard of a sperm whale?
What the hell's a sperm whale?
Moby Dick.
Okay, now you're just making a joke. You're saying dick, sperm.
No.
It's not funny.
Moby Dick is a sperm whale. I
Hilarious,
cannot tell.
Muck.
I cannot tell if you are fucking me right now or
You're
if you
fucking
actually.
with me. There's no way there's a whale called Moby Dick, and it's apparently a sperm whale.
Okay, let's hypothetically say that there is such a thing as a sperm whale, even though I know you have the capability of Googling this right now.
I can Google
And-
it. So you want to hear typing on the podcast? Is that what you want?
Why did you type it in the chat? That doesn't help us.
So I'm telling you. Is that what you want to hear?
Okay, that's fine. You know what? Touche, you got me, alright? Is that what you want to hear?
Yes,
This
I
is
did.
all of this is irrelevant. What I'm trying to say is there are whales that go below the ocean and they come up with huge fucking scars. And that's like, as far as I understand, that's the only proof of giant
The
squids.
shark could do that.
Not do the slashes.
I thought they pulled up a few dead ones.
Okay, see? But also, there have been whales that show up with way larger scars. So there must be a huge squid or something down there.
Huge shark.
You
It
guys
could
see
be.
Meg?
A mega shark.
No. A Meg, like the movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Megalodon.
yeah.
Okay, what do you think is more likely, Tomas? A megalodon still existing, or there being a giant kraken-like thing below the
A
ocean?
squid or a kraken?
Like a giant squid. So, like we would call it a kraken. Yeah.
I don't really
Like-
know what a kraken is, but let's go with giant squid. No, there could be both.
You think that's more likely, right?
There could be both. Yeah. Wasn't there like a dumb movie made like a giant squid versus a giant
A giant shark. I know exactly what you
One of
mean.
the sci-fi originals.
They have, that is an amazing movie. The shark jumps out and fucking snatches a plane out of the air. It's amazing.
Oh
I
yeah, I
love
saw that part. Yeah.
it. Yeah. Don't they like
Yes.
fuse into one in the second movie?
I don't
Like
know.
the shark becomes one with the squid,
I didn't
and they
watch
climb
that.
a mountain. It's amazing. They have an entire universe dedicated to those fucking movies, and it's wonderful.
I don't get those movies. It's so weird.
You're not supposed to get them. Those movies are made 100% just to have like people sitting around a table and drinking alcohol every time they say a certain line or something.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not so sure I'm into that. I mean, I miss the days when the people who made bad movies really had hopes and dreams that they were going to make some kind of masterpiece, and instead it all just went to shit. But now it's like they
that
just
still
come out
happens.
and say, "Oh, it was supposed to be a bad movie. So you thought it was bad? Well, guess what? It was a success." But just
I mean-
okay,
Yeah.
Have you heard of the movie Hereditary?
kind of it.
No, wait, maybe not Hereditary. Maybe Hereditary isn't the horror movie, right?
I
Oh,
don't
no,
watch
didn't
horror
see it.
movies.
There's this one movie that another movie podcast made a long video about, and it's about this movie that is about a guy who fishes, but then it turns out he lives in a simulation made by his autistic child. That movie is terrible, but it is
like a
also
Night Shyamalan film.
it is so it is bad, but you can tell that the people that made it thought it was good.
Right.
And that is amazing, and it went out into cinema, and nobody saw it. And
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I like.
yeah. When we were talking about what's it called, conspiracy theories, I thought of something that has affected me deeply, and that is, I think I'm in love with Logan Paul.
The fuck?
Gay.
I
Just know it
love
from a Japanese forest thing.
I love
Wait.
that man.
Didn't your video get deleted or something?
Yes, I made a anime review of that of his Suicide Forest video, and YouTube deleted that today. So I am a very proud man. I am a proud father that just got his child its neck fucking snapped in front of me, and I couldn't be prouder. I'm gonna re-upload it probably today. So apparently, according to Logan Paul, have you watched his documentary on the flat Earth?
No.
That might be the best mockumentary I have seen in at least a couple of years.
Damn it, it's a mockumentary. I was hoping it was serious.
Oh yeah, we all did, but let me tell you, it is amazing. And I say this without a glimmer of sarcasm or cringe or none of that. I unironically love this movie or this documentary movie to death. It is higher quality than what Netflix has done. It is funny, and also it highlights that Logan Paul is a good content creator. Fight me.
He is. He's just an idiot.
How is he an idiot?
Because
the commentary say so. Everybody said he was bad.
because Suicide Forest.
How? I still firmly do not believe he did anything wrong with that video.
He did that for views and it worked.
No press, bad press.
Yeah,
That is true. And
He's a
also,
genius.
I watched that video. I can't understand why people give a shit. I genuinely cannot understand it.
All right.
Generally,
And maybe that is my extreme levels of autism when it comes to suicide.
I think so,
and
yeah.
the levels of which I do not care.
By the way, I'm
there's
gonna
also kind of a weird
stream my drawing.
colonialist aspect to it.
Wait, what did you say?
I'm gonna stream my drawing to Red Moth.
Well, why? Okay, I was asking the guest.
What the fuck's going on?
Don't worry, Joe. She does this. I'm not sure why she video streams it. We have no way of showing that in the podcast. You could just post a picture of it when you're done, and we can add that picture. Anyways, Joe, continue. You were talking about Logan Paul.
Yeah. Basically, I was saying it's kind of a weird colonialist when you're a person, especially if you're a white person who goes to a foreign country, especially if it's a foreign country that's not majority white, do a bunch of weird shit that's disrespectful to their culture. I think people still kind of have this inborn negative reaction to that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, it's a natural reaction.
Yeah, like I get it if you're like a Japanese person and you're like, oh, he's making fun of my culture. But if you're like a person from fucking Georgia or something, being like, oh, he's so disrespectful towards Japanese people, shut the fuck up.
There is this thing called empathy.
That is not. This has nothing to do with empathy. This has so much to do with like people with samurai swords on their fucking wall, be like, "I love Japan. I can't believe he's disrespecting the best country on earth that hates black people."
I still think there's kind of a thing where a lot of Americans feel like they have to be the heroes in every situation.
They really do.
Jump in front of other groups and they'll speak for them. So.
Yeah, like I get it. Like I said, if a Japanese person goes and he's like, yo, this guy fucking sucks. And if Japan, which they did, ban him from the country, that's fine. But I'm saying, I don't get why people got all pissy at him. He's an entertainer. He was entertaining people. It's his job.
Yeah, but it was a fucking dead body.
Yeah.
Okay.
To some extent, you could kind of look at it like the Covington thing, where you had the kids smiling and it became this Rorschach blot where everyone interpreted it in a different way.
Yes. People always, like, if they don't like someone, they're always going to see the worst intentions. I think.
Right, or they're going to suddenly see them as, oh, this guy reminds me of the guy who bullied me in high school.
Yeah. Like, I genuinely.
In high school?
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I swear.
Okay, think about it, like, again. Just a little bit.
I did. Never bullied.
Okay, that's cool. I am proud of you,
How
Tomas.
would you get bullied, Smoke?
I was bullied.
I wasn't bullied.
Doubt.
I got a little bit in like elementary school, maybe in middle school, but then I got really big, and then I was friends with the high school quarterback, so I didn't really get much after that.
Yeah, you live in American school. Then it's like in a fucking movie. Apparently, you have all that crazy shit.
The school I actually went to was pretty chill. It was an open campus. You could just walk on, walk off. There were only 2 security guards. One was known for smoking pot all the time.
You had security guards at school?
Yeah, there was like 2 of them.
God. America.
But anyway, I recently drove by the school last year, and now there's like
Yeah, America is crazy.
there's
They have,
bars
like,
on the windows.
Like an armed guard in
Smoke,
school?
you don't have security guards at your school?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
If somebody comes in with a gun, you call the police, and the police shows
Well,
up
you'd
in
be
like
dead
2 minutes.
by the time the police show up.
No, you underestimate, like, if there's I think I've said it like 3 times on the podcast, but we had like a school sorting like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Police showed up in no time and shot that guy without a second chance.
What if the
without
guy had a gun instead of a sword?
Well, then he would have gotten shot before he could react.
Yeah, the cops shot a guy in the elementary school that's across the street from the high school I went to.
That's pretty
What's the
cool.
name of the school?
Yeah, it was just like some guy who was pissed off because apparently he got a divorce and the wife got the kids, so he was trying to go to the school to get the kids, and he had a gun.
What do you mean, get the kids? Do you
That's
mean like get
understandable.
them, or
Like that.
do you mean?
Well, maybe you have to explain this. In America, we have this thing called divorce court, and basically, usually
Sure,
the
yeah,
woman
but-
gets the kids unless the woman did something really, really horrific like that. And apparently, this was a case of a guy being pissed, so he decided to get the kids himself.
Yeah, well, like, I get that, but at the same time, you're only the victim until you do something fucked up and shoot up a middle school. At that point, I think you kind of lost that victim status.
Yeah, I don't think this guy was that bright.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. But
Especially considering he took out a gun in front of the cops.
yeah, and he got shot. That happens, and it's pretty cool. What were we talking about before we started talking about school?
I don't know.
Oh, Logan Paul. That's it. So,
Yeah, bullying, yeah.
I genuinely do not think Logan Paul had any bad intentions when he went out, even when he went out into the forest. I don't think he had any bad intentions.
I don't
No,
think
me neither.
so either, but
Yeah.
like,
No one does.
I think he. No. A lot of people think he went out there and he's like, we're gonna get a motherfucking body. I think he went out there. He was gonna camp there for a night, do like a Ouija board or
It was just
something,
messed up
make
and they
like
made
a.
it into content. It was disrespectful to the dead person.
No, fuck that. The dead person killed themselves. They have no fucking room to complain.
Do you think it has something to do
oh
with, like,
guys, we found a dead body.
There's a
Oh
thing-
my god.
Smoke just thing called respecting the dead.
Yeah, and I don't believe in it.
Oh,
I don't think you should do that. I mean, in my eyes, and if you don't agree, that's fine, and you can tell me that I'm a fool.
yeah.
I think it's
You
much better. I think it's much better to make fun of somebody that's dead, even if they've just been dead for seconds, than it is to make fun of somebody that's alive. And I'm more than willing to make fun of somebody that's alive. So why would I ever, in any world, care a single bit about respecting somebody that can never, ever be hurt by it?
That logic is very flawed.
Yeah.
How is it flawed?
Tomas, explain.
No, you explain.
I like that, Xicara. It's flawed. Now somebody else, please explain why.
Car, you explain. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Don't try to boss me.
Basically, like, you have to respect the dead, because, like, they're dead.
Exactly. So if they don't know if you're being disrespectful towards them unless you believe in ghosts.
No, but the
And I
people
don't.
who are around still care. Like,
He
people
blurred
who-
out
the
he
person.
blurred out the face. He didn't make fun of the body. I don't see, like, if he went out there and he had a baseball bat and he started swinging at the body and he added in like confetti and shit flowing out the body in Sony Vegas, I might see where the point is. but just uploading it and then afterwards being like, hey, yo, kids, suicide is like a real problem and shit. Like, he went about it pretty fucking well, pretty swell.
But memes.
Yeah, you can make memes about it. You can joke about the guy and be like, yo, he's fucking retarded. But when you go out and you actually believe that shit, that just makes me a little bit like,
Why are you only coming up with this like 2 years after he did that?
I'm because I was talking about my video that discussed the situation, and I'm also coming out of the low gang closet. I think I'm becoming a real fan of Logan Paul because over the years he's won me over. Ever since the Suicide Forest,
People may hate Logan Paul, but I hate Jake Paul even more.
Jake Paul is a fucking discount Logan. He's not good at anything. The only reason he's successful is because his big brother made him successful. That's my personal take on him, at least. Now,
Smug, you should make it a straw poll. Should you respect the dad, yes or no?
we can make 2 straw polls. Should you respect the dad?
How much scumbag the dad was.
Yeah, well, we're making it as a general rule, or we could make it within parentheses, except for Hitler or something like that. But
Wait, what was the second straw poll?
the second straw poll is Logan Paul a scumbag? Yes or no?
Oh, okay.
Because I think that's something that a lot of people are going to be quick to be like, yeah, but I don't think so. I think in the KSI versus Logan Paul fight, Logan Paul was just there making up a show, having fun. KSI was the one who went out there like looking for blood. It's bullshit.
Also,
Everybody always hating on Logan.
What was the result of the last ones we never got to, Smug?
Give me a second. I'll.
From episode the John Pop, so that's how I remember. I don't remember what number it was.
It's from the John Paul episode.
Yeah.
We never talked about that one. That was 3 episodes ago.
I know. We never talked about it.
Oh, we never did. Who's the most likable? And is Smug voice hilarious? I know y'all been waiting for this one for quite a while.
Yeah.
So who's the most likable person? Who do you think it is?
Who's last?
Xicara.
Really?
Yeah, you got 4 votes.
I think the last time I seen this, it was Schmuck.
Yeah.
Well, you can check it right now, because right now I'm the most likable.
I did hear from someone named Kim that he rigged it to make Xicara last, so I don't know how authentic this drop pool is anyway.
That I don't. Hey, we
He
have
said it
no
with his own
evidence.
words.
We have no evidence of this. All right,
He
we have
told
no
me.
evidence. We have no evidence of this.
All right.
You're essentially doing.
Why
what
else
they're
is Xicara last?
We're essentially doing what Trump did, or what they did to Trump. You're pulling the Russian card. You're saying the Russians rigged the most likable straw poll.
He told
I don't
me.
think. Yeah, and if Russia told you that they rigged the election, would you believe it?
Yes.
Maybe you should run OBS more often, Tomas. Then you'd actually have some evidence.
Yeah, there is no evidence proving this. If Russia would have said like, oh yeah, we rigged the election, they would have said that to fuck up the US. You shouldn't believe that. There's reasonable doubt here. Just like there's reasonable doubt for you to lie about this and Kim to lie about the straw poll. Anyways, other than the most likable, we also had, is Smug's voice funny? And let me tell you, I am frightened to see the
Well,
It's not funny.
how many votes?
10-3.
Yeah, no one likes it.
3 people like it.
3 people out there,
One of
they probably did it just to piss off Xicara or something.
I am so saddened to hear these news. I guess I will have to try and come up with a new voice.
There are no voice at
And-
all. All your funny, in quotes, funny voices are not funny.
All of my in quotes, funny voices are hilarious, hysterical, makes all the kids laugh, and all of the adults chuckle.
I really hate hearing those when I edit. I'm like, I
Do
hate.
you have any good impression?
Wait, what did you say?
Do you have any good impressions?
Any good impressions of whom? Do you have? Okay, let me. I don't think so.
What's your funny voice, Smug? I think that's what he's asking.
I want some pizza.
No, Well, Xicara, do you live in a major city in Portugal?
It's like It's already like almost 1 a.m., so I'm not gonna get pizza.
That's not what I was asking. Are you living in a major city in Portugal?
No.
Well, then, okay, you can't get pizza. I'm sorry. Anyhow...
Are you going to order her pizza or something?
No, I wasn't going to order her pizza.
Oh.
Well, maybe if she asked nicely and told her that she'd do me a free commission. Yeah, but...
a free commission?
Okay, a half commission.
In exchange for some pizza, that's worth it.
Yeah.
No, I prefer money.
Well, what would you use that money for? To buy pizza?
No, to go to Spain.
Oh yeah, that's why I paid her $10 to draw my new profile pic.
So where are Portugal in like the hierarchy of European countries? Like, which one would be better to live in?
So you know how there's a third world country and a first world country, right?
Right.
Portugal is a second world country.
No, it's not.
It kind of is.
It was a colonial power at some point, right? Like a lot of those South American countries speak Portuguese, so you have to.
It's a pretty nice country.
Power at some point.
Are you sure about that, Xicara? I don't want to.
You know it's true.
Think so. I don't think so.
I thought you keep on complaining living in Sweden.
Well, that's because, look, it's like you Americans. You always talk about, oh, America sucks, but whenever somebody not American talks about America, you're like, no, I'm doing the exact same thing.
Metal music.
That's true. That's true. Some would say the best. I would say so. That's what? What'd you say, motherfucker?
America has the best music.
No, they don't.
Yeah, we do.
No,
yeah, they do.
Yeah, probably.
Sweden is actually like music is like one of the few things we got on lockdown, right?
You guys have like no music. Name one music. One song. Swedish song.
Name one music.
Yeah, name one Swedish music.
ABBA.
I think Amon Amarth's Swedish, right?
What?
Amon Amarth, the Viking band?
Probably. I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, I know one Swedish music.
Okay, what's that?
Bitch, lasagna, bitch, lasagna.
That's in English.
Nothing but a bitch, lasagna.
I change that. I despise you.
Look, the biggest YouTuber, PewDiePie, who's Swedish, converts to just speaking English because he knows the American language is the best language.
Okay, I'm not gonna argue. I prefer to speak English before speaking Swedish.
Yeah, we have the best language.
I agree. I think you have the best language. Now, am I gonna say your music is better? No way.
I have some news.
Post your favorite Swedish song, and we'll judge if it's good or not.
Then I'd have to fucking...
Schmuck, I have news. Tomas met my mom.
Oh yeah.
What?
What
do you mean?
Because...
Did you make your mom join a Discord?
I spent the night with Xicara in the video con. She went to make food, and then her mom was there. She's like, hey, you want to meet my friend Tomas?
Jesus Christ. What was that like?
It was awkward.
It was weird as fuck.
Yeah, because the mom she was like really confused. I was like,
could she speak English?
Yeah.
A little, yeah.
A little? Okay, that's better than none. Like, what'd you talk about? Did you say like, hey, nice tits?
Introduce myself, that was basically it.
Oh, and okay, didn't go further than that?
She just asked like what I do. I was like, I'm in college. That's about it.
You should have done like, I'm a big shot podcaster actually.
No.
You know, I run this very successful podcast. You should check it out.
She doesn't know what a podcast is.
Oh, well, Tomas would explain. He'd just say, I get paid from the internet.
Yeah,
and she'd be like,
talk. Because they like that for some reason. And she'd be like, what the?
Yeah. That's fair. Wait, did you actually try to explain to her what a podcast is?
No.
Oh,
I'm just saying I imagine that's how it would go down.
Well, most likely, yes. But, I always imagined I would meet Xicara's mom first, simply because we live in the same continent.
Want to meet my mom?
Well, yeah.
Like now?
No, not now.
Why not now?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, fuck it. Now, if she's available, go get her. Get your mom on the potty.
Wait.
Cast.
Let me just...
Not on the... Yeah, I realized that sounded a bit... a bit off as I said it. I did realize that.
I mean, if you fuck a guy's mom, that kind of is like, I don't know, an alpha
Fucking
thing.
her in
you
the body? Would you describe? Maybe this is an inappropriate thing in case her mom comes.
Oh, keep talking. What are you saying?
I'm gonna leave that one in the memory bank. I'm a little bit done here until we're done with this very, very important. Okay.
Wait, let me just save this.
You should tell your mom that you're gonna go to Spain and hang out with this cool Swedish guy that has a lot of YouTube views, and he's very funny, and he has a very funny
her
voice.
that you really want to just meet Tomas because he's better than Smuck.
But it's more expensive.
She's in her room.
She's in your room?
She's in her room.
Well, I mean, you don't have to bother her. It's almost 1 a.m.
Mãe, queres dizer olá? Queres dizer olá?
Turn on your video.
She's sleeping.
Yeah, no fucking shit. It's 1 a.m. Why are you bothering your mom at 1 a.m.?
She's the best daughter.
I mean, you just went into your mom's room when she's sleeping with mom. Wake
She's
up.
not sleeping. She's
What's
watching
funny?
TV.
Oh my god.
Wait, what's she watching?
I don't know, like some bullshit.
Oh,
Is she
that's
watching?
relatable.
She's watching like that movie streaming channel after 12 p.m. She's watching the movie streaming channel after 1 a.m.
I have no fucking clue.
I'm just saying that's usually where the porn is. But I'm not accusing your mom of...
It's like the olden days when the internet sucked and you actually had to get porn off the TV.
Oh, you say bad days, I say wonderful days. Because when we were younger, we could watch porn on the TV and there'd be no evidence. There'd be no evidence that we watched porn. Like kids, the next generation, their mom's gonna be like, "Oh, can I check something on your phone?" They open the internet, and the kids don't know about incognito yet. So there's just gonna be 5 tabs of porn right in your mom's face.
This is how you learn.
Yeah. Happens once,
but
then you learn from it.
Has it happened to all of you?
I actually think I learned pretty early.
Because I don't think I ever learned from that. I think I learned.
I've never
from
checked my phone, so.
Actually, I think at first I had the clear history. That's what I did until I figured out private tabs.
Yeah, I also did that
I
one.
might still clear history, but whatever's.
Why do you clear history instead of just going into incognito?
I never thought
It's good
about
to do periodically in case you have the feds coming down on you or something.
I never thought about it. I just did it periodically.
Well, now you. Well, doesn't that mean like you have to remember all of the passwords and logins to all of the things that you use
No.
every time?
It's separate.
Yeah, those are separate.
How are they?
Because when you're clearing history, there's like a bunch of checkboxes.
Well, no,
that says, do you want to
because
clear
then-
Satan's passwords? I say
Because
no.
then like, okay, but hear me out here. You're hanging out with some bros, and one of them is like, "Hey, there's this funny clip on Pornhub."
All right.
And they're like, "Yeah, let's check it out." They go into Pornhub, and all of a sudden they say, "Boom! You're still logged into Pornhub."
You don't log into Pornhub. You have a.
Yes, you do.
No, you
Buck
don't.
logs into Pornhub.
Yeah.
You guys don't have a fucking Pornhub account.
No.
I'm not talking.
I have.
Thank you, Xicara.
Why?
I'm not talking premium here.
Because I posted a video there.
I know not premium, but still, why do you have an account?
Wait. Okay, wait. Both of you.
I can think of
Pull that
about
one.
100 bad things that can happen and about no good things that can come from an account.
No, okay, I'm gonna explain it. But first, can we roll back the tape a little bit? Tomas, what did you say?
Why do you have an account on Pornhub?
I will explain that. Xicara, what did you say?
I posted a video on Pornhub.
What do you mean by that? Do you
I
have
posted
a
the video I posted I posted a video of me reacting to hentai on Pornhub.
Okay, because otherwise,
Can you post
you
it?
I guess I should
Can we
ask
put that
how
on the
old
YouTube description?
you want to
Yeah.
put a Pornhub link and in the description of the video. I mean, yeah, fuck it. I guess let's get
my
a
God.
community guideline strike. Let's go.
It's not my channel.
Okay, what's the name of the video, Xicara? What's your account name?
No, don't give that out. He's gonna check the videos you've saved, and that's the reason. That's the reason you get a Pornhub account, because you can save videos. You find one that you like.
just remember
you
them.
find one. No, you don't fucking remember.
You download them.
like. You don't download porn, you fucking idiot.
Yes, you do.
Is this like trying
One
to
day the-
recreate- Is this trying to recreate the days of like 4 or 5 VHS boxes you have hidden under the bed and that's all you watch?
That is no, it's not about recreating that. It's about having like a backup. Let's say you had
download them then.
No, Tomas.
Yes.
If you download them, they're just on your computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't that frighten you?
You can lock the files. That's what I do. I mean, that's what some people do.
Okay, I have never heard of locking a file. And if they find a file that's locked, they're just gonna be like, "Hey, is this your porn folder?" And what are you gonna be like? No, it's actually my it's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate having to side with Tomas, but I think I have to here. I mean, I would rather have I don't download porn, but I'd rather have a bit of
sure.
porn on my computer than have my name next to a list of porn videos.
You do not, and I repeat, and I cannot repeat this enough. You do not put in your real name. You make a decoy Google account. You make a decoy name, but you still have to add in your phone number, which is.
Are you saying we don't think the Kiwi farms of the 4chan people won't figure that out?
Okay, so what? All right, one day I'm gonna be big enough for 4chan to want to find my Pornhub. Go the fuck ahead. You're gonna find a bunch of disgusting porn, and you're gonna feel great because it's all wonderful.
I mean, did you see what happened to Xicara?
What is Xicara?
Oh, he was one of those dorks who. Do you remember the period of the internet where everybody wanted to be a critic of whatever? Like, I'm a video game critic, I'm a movie critic, I'm a comic book critic.
Are we talking like the old age or the new age?
That guy with the glasses, nostalgic critic.
Oh, okay. Angry
He was
video
one of
game
those
nerd.
guys.
Okay.
Found his porn accounts.
Oh, okay. But, that's fine, all right? I'm willing to bite the bullet on that one. Because I think it's worth it to just have those videos saved. And here's the other reason you get a Pornhub account.
All right.
You get recommended videos that are surprisingly very good often. At least every day when you go on Pornhub, you'll find another video that you're like, fuck, dude, this is hot.
Also,
and it's gonna be good.
I don't like seeing the same porn each time. You just Google you just look up the genre you like and you search new ones to keep refreshed.
Okay. I know what you mean, right? I know what you mean. But I'm saying, like, all right, you're out there, you're watching a bit of porn, right?
Uh-huh.
And on Pornhub, what you have is you have the recommended folder. And now in the recommended folder, I already said this, but every day you're gonna get a new video that you're gonna like. You're gonna get a bunch that you don't like, that the algorithm fucked up on, but you're gonna get a bunch of good videos. That is my solemn vow.
Also, porn is stupid. Why don't you just make your own porn like that? It's like your specific desires.
Okay. What do you mean by making your own porn?
Make your own porn.
Okay,
Okay, it seems like the reward here is, let's say you orgasm 5 minutes faster. Everybody figures out the sick shit you're into.
No.
Schmuck. Like, next topic.
No, I'm not done with Pornhub, Xicara. I don't know why are you not invested in this. You should be defending this like me. I am saying you need to get that shit, otherwise you're gonna sit there trying to find the perfect video for an hour. I've done this. I've been a part of this. I know what happens. I've been a part of the curse. And I'm telling you, you can save an hour by having a Pornhub account. At least. And also, I have a very strange and worrying story that might make you not want to get a Pornhub account. But
Shoot.
it's also very funny. So on this Pornhub account that I have a fake name. But like I said, I still had to add in my
What's your fake name?
real phone. I'm not going to tell you that.
Oh.
But I still had to get my real phone number because they add a verification code. So I give him my phone number.
Twitter and Facebook soon, where they'll say like, find people in your contacts list.
Oh, that's gonna be a horrible day.
It's gonna happen soon.
But yeah, I know, and that's the day I delete the account. But it's far too late. But anyways, so I add in my information, my phone number, and all that. Everything goes smooth for about 2 months. When I suddenly get a phone call, I answer the phone. And I expect them to be like, "Hey, is this your mom?" And because my mother's name is also on my phone. Long story. And but to my surprise, I don't hear them asking for my mom. I don't hear them asking for me. I hear them asking for the guy that has my Pornhub account, aka me, my alias. And I freak the fuck out, right?
Might be sleazy.
What?
Pornographers might be sleazy.
I'm saying. I think Pornhub is trying. I think they're trying to contact me, and I think they want me to do a gig.
They probably sold your shit.
Yeah, they have. 100% they've sold my information, but the only thing they've sold is a phone number that's linked to the wrong person. So what? Huh? What did they get out of it?
I'm sure they can figure it out if they put enough time into it.
Yeah, but are they really going to do that for a single phone number for a guy that has a podcast with 100 viewers?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yes, they will.
Oh, but I don't think it's that valuable.
Never blow up.
Yeah, if the day we blow up, that day my information and Pornhub history is fucked. But you know what? That's the price I'm willing to pay. That's the risk I'm willing to take these days.
To jerk off 5 minutes faster.
This is not about 5 minutes. This is about like 1.5 hours. I take my goddamn time if I don't have a proper video.
I'm tired of porn.
Maybe
Can we
you need
change
pills or
topics?
something.
We don't.
Yeah, can we change topics?
Porn is boring.
I never thought I would see the day where Xicara would be like, yeah, I don't feel like porn anymore.
Porn's
But-
gay.
If you watch gay porn, it is.
No, just all
We know
porn is
that.
gay. Straight porn has dick in it.
Yeah, lesbian porn doesn't.
But that's two girls. That's gay.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's it.
No, it's not.
It's the same gender.
Thank you, Xicara. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
All right. Hi. Just
Thank
change
you.
Stop.
Thank you. Good. Good. I was afraid you'd fight that. But, Xicara, tell me something. What do the kids like these days?
What do you mean?
What do the kids love these days?
Minecraft.
What's up?
Yeah.
No, young adults love Minecraft because they need nostalgia because life is crumbling
That's true.
around them.
Minecraft
what-
was like the weird generation gap thing for me. Like, that was the first big thing that I just didn't get at the time.
I am so sorry for you.
Right.
It's doing.
Because it's making a huge comeback, and everybody that played it or people that were around the age that played it, they're all playing it. Minecraft has made an enormous comeback, and I am so proud as a father. But that's not what I was getting at.
You're not a father.
You don't know that.
You're 19.
No, I'm 20.
It's plenty of time.
No.
There's plenty of people that get pregnant at like 18, so
Prove
it's
it.
fine. There's a TV series called 16 and Pregnant.
Yeah, but that's a TV show. That's not real.
It's called reality TV, dummy.
Reality TV isn't real. It's all scripted.
It's not.
Yes, they are.
It's not. Next thing
Yeah.
you're gonna tell me, like,
Yeah, kinda is.
Yeah.
no, okay, it's not. All right, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Don't.
It literally
Please.
is.
Reality TV is not scripted. You mongoloid.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay, what do you count as reality TV? Do you count like shows like fucking Living with the Kardashians? Do you count like Survivors?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you count Survivor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are so full of shit. I am going to strangle you if you talk shit about Survivor in front of me.
Have you guys ever watched a show called a show called Total Drama Island?
Mm-hmm.
That's the best one. That's my favorite one.
Good show.
That's like one of my favorite cartoons.
Yeah.
It is a really, really good cartoon, but it was not meant for kids. But they loved it anyways. No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Actually, quite the opposite. I think kids shows should be more adult.
Yeah, but now these days you don't see stuff like Total Drama Island ever.
Because that show was offensive as hell. Like if that came out, if that came out today, they'd kill you.
Yeah.
In olden days, you saw a lot more of cartoons that would be like.
If you guys saw the
wait, please, our guest is trying to say.
No, if you guys ever saw the Monkey anime reviews of Total Drama Island.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't remember much of it, but I remember it was good.
It was amazing.
But Joe, if you would be so kind as to continue despite the rude interruption that you just happened.
Okay, the point I was making was that in the olden days, back when cartoons were kind of a kid's thing, they would be made for kids, but they'd have the jokes for adults just slid in.
Yeah.
Sense for South Park or stuff like that. Whereas adult cartoons, you see more and more of a split where the kids' cartoons are more and more just kids' cartoons and unwatchable if you're above the age of like 8.
Yeah, and it's quite sad to see, but you know what? What can you do, right? What can you do? What can you do?
And I guess it's just the consequence of having more choices.
But anyways, like I was saying, Survivor is not scripted. And if you tell me it's not, Tomas, I am about to fight you.
Do it.
Like people that go to Survivor
and fight.
I can fucking fight, dude. You wanna take a swing at the champ, man?
What's your fighting background?
Let me tell you this, Joe, and I don't mean to brag, but I have never lost a fight. And that's all you need to know, right?
For losing a fight, you need to fight.
I have never lost a fight, right? So that should tell you.
You never had a fight.
Xicara. That's not relevant right now. I'm just saying that I have never lost a fight, and if Tomas thinks he has a shot, then hell, we'll film it. We'll do a boxing match. We'll get even and split the money.
I don't like boxing. You get hit in the head too much.
I never aim for the head. I always aim below the belt. We're gonna go. This is gonna be a dirty fight.
That's lame.
Okay, we can play clean.
At that point, why don't you just do MMA or something like that?
You know what? Tomas gets to choose the fighting method. I'm that nice of a guy.
Clean fight.
Clean fight. What kind of fight? Do you want to do MMA? Do you want to do boxing? Do you want to do boxing? All right, we can do a boxing match, man. I'll get to the US one day. We'll set something up. We might have to do it in someone's backyard, but we can do it.
We could do it in the gym. The Stereos did it with some guy called World of the Fanboys once.
Yeah, but like, wasn't that in like the US where they have a gym and a boxing ring in every gym?
Stereos' punch was a lot freakier than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
It didn't look that bad.
Like shit, that guy's kind of scary.
No, it's just the guy who was fighting was a sack of potatoes.
Oh, that too, but it's like, I'm pretty sure I could beat up Asterios, but like, I'd actually have to work for it.
Yeah. You definitely have to work for it. But I think I'd give everybody in this call, including maybe not Xicara, but I think all of us could have a reasonable shot at Asterios.
Why wouldn't I beat Asterios?
Because you don't weigh nearly as much. Xicara,
dummy thick, she weighs enough.
Are you? I'm pretty sure Asterios weighs 3 times your weight, Xicara. You wouldn't be able to move him.
Yeah, because he's fat.
Yeah, he'll tire out faster, so Xicara will win.
Yeah, but I'm like,
have you guys ever been in a mosh pit?
I mean, I'll probably lose. I'm weak as fuck, but like, I'm hurt that you think I'm weak.
Like in a mosh pit, the people that are scary are the fat people because they have so much mass they could just push on top of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm weak as fuck.
You have a skinny guy fight a fat guy. The fat guy has the edge. There's a reason it's called weight class and not muscle class.
The fat guy has more power.
Mm-hmm. The fat guy's richer. He has more power, more social status. He controls the world. He controls the means of production, and that makes him an enemy. Now, where the fuck was I go? Oh yeah, Xicara, you never told me. What do the kids like these days?
Fortnite.
Bananas.
And bananas.
You guys, you don't know. Are any of you active on Twitter?
Porn?
To some degree.
No, not porn. On
like
Twitter.
Porn.
Well, they do. They do like porn way too much. Most of them are fucking destroyed. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, so yeah. Okay, so you have some guesses, but that's not what I was thinking of. If you check Twitter, you're gonna notice a substantial amount of kids love musicals. I don't know what happened.
Wait,
oh my gosh, I love musicals too.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Young adults, teenagers, they love musicals. They love fucking space operas. They love all that shit. Like, you remember, like, 2 years ago, there was this, like...
I remember 2 days.
2 years.
Do I remember 2 days ago?
You probably don't.
I actually don't. That's kind of sad. I really don't.
Yeah. Well...
What happened 2 days ago?
I know what I did 2 days ago.
What did you do 2 days ago?
It was my least...
I don't remember we did like a few hours ago.
He opened his Pornhub account.
I sure did. And let me tell you, I was very happy that I did. I had a good video in the recommended, but that's beside the point. Tomas, have you not heard of this craze? Like,
I have not.
What's the new one that all the kids keep talking about?
I have no idea.
It's called, is it called like Bratz or something?
Huh?
There's a really big musical right now, Xicara, that a lot of people are talking about.
That is called?
Like, is it like Bratz or something? Isn't
that like that cringy ass show that I used to watch as a kid?
Maybe, but it's based off of like these 8 girls or something.
Yes, it's that show.
I think we're talking about 2 different things, but it's about like these girls.
It's not called Bratz, Muck.
It's probably not called Bratz, but I thought it was something like that.
How many girls?
Bratz was like the edgy Barbie in like the 90s.
Yeah.
I think I know a way to find it, but it's gonna take me a little minute.
Find it.
Okay, but in the meantime, do you maybe want to talk about what you like, something that makes you happy?
I don't like much stuff.
Xicara, please help me out here.
I like bananas.
I fucking hate you.
I don't like anything at all.
What did you say, Joe? Please.
I've been watching a lot of New Japan Pro Wrestling. I mean, it's stupid, obviously, but it's pretty good. It's a cool thing to have on in the background. It's stupid entertainment.
Wait, what was it?
Wait, what?
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
What is that? Is it a fighting game?
National wrestling is.
It's
national. Okay, I understand.
Basically, it's fake fighting where they do a lot of aerobic stuff.
It's not fake fight.
It's just
scripted.
That's fair.
Fighting. Where they do stuff that would get your ass kicked in real life.
Oh, it's that thing where they have like martial arts or something, but they like make it into a dance.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. I know what you mean. I can't find it. Anyways, I'm just saying, I thought you guys would know something about this whole musical craze, but and I figured one of you would actually be into it, which seems to be Xicara.
What?
You like musicals?
Yeah.
What's your favorite musical?
Into musicals are kind of...
Yeah, I don't get it. I personally despise musicals.
Why?
Because they're boring.
No, they aren't.
I mean,
Musicals are great.
you're kind of
Yeah.
getting the worst of a play and the worst of music.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. It's a bad play or a bad movie, whatever, with bad music.
No, the music is great.
It usually is really bad.
No,
You
it's
know-
not.
Okay, the one with like the dentist. Everybody loves that one.
Sweeney Todd, is it?
Yeah. Let me check. Little Shop of Horrors. Everybody loves that one.
I've heard of that one. I think I've watched one live.
I like the one. Trey
Have you
Parker
guys ever
and Matt
watched
Stone did.
Into the Woods?
Never heard of it.
I vaguely remember it.
It's amazing. That movie is like very entertaining, and it's a musical.
The only musical I've ever watched and enjoyed was High School Musical.
That's disgusting.
shit.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
that's shit.
Because I was a kid and I was like, oh, they're doing funny basketball, and I thought they had a cool beat because they were rapping over like basketball dunkings, and they were rapping over fucking High School
Yeah.
Musical. I'm not gonna say it is a good movie. It's a movie. Yeah, it's a movie that I enjoyed because probably I was a kid, and I also enjoyed the one that the black guy from the High School Musical did about jumping rope. That one was really funny.
I don't think I've even heard of it.
It's,
I
Oh
never
yeah,
watched it.
I didn't like that movie because it was in English and I hated to read.
oh yeah, that makes sense.
I used to be very bad at English.
Used to be.
No, before I couldn't even understand like what people were saying. Like now I can.
Yeah, I know. You've done a lot of improvements. I remember when I first met you, Xicara, you had problems saying words. You just said "I'm sad" all the time because you thought that those were the only words in English, and we had to teach you English
Shut
manually.
the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Anyhow,
Talk about it again and I get out of the call.
okay. Well, that's fine because I think we're about done here.
You can just kick out
Is
Smoke.
that right? Would you maybe like to do the outro, Tomas?
Bye.
What a wonderful! You're not even gonna let Joe plug.
All right,
Yeah,
Joe.
the Gaslight Hour, my podcast. Cool. You could probably Google it. It'll come up.
Make a poll saying, would you give money to Xicara to paint her hair purple?
No.
No?
Yes.
Make a Patreon.
We gotta get you to Spain before.
Yeah, you don't have money for that
Yeah.
I have money to go to Spain.
already.
I
Motherfucker, how
have,
cheap
but
is
I
that?
don't want to waste it.
Okay, that's how
Oh,
it is,
yeah.
huh?
It's
So
cheap.
that's why I'm working to get even more money.
That's fair.
I forgot once you're in Europe, it's cheap to travel around in Europe.
Wonder if all Portuguese girls are like this.
Oh, I have to believe they're not. I feel like Xicara
we need to find this out. Invite a Portuguese friend of yours.
Yes,
A lot of people in my school hate me.
Oh.
yes. I'd have to imagine Xicara kind
Oh.
Huh?
in the best way possible, of course.
Xicara what?
You're one of a kind.
Yay!
You're like
We don't know that
you're
yet.
like
She needs to invite a Portuguese
Well,
friend. That's not from
yes. We'll have to get another Portuguese woman on sometime. But I think we got distracted from doing an outro. But now that Joe has gotten to plug, Tomas, do the outro again because it was really good the first time.
Oh, what outro?